had a bit of Mountain Dew. Sorry about it took forever, and it's later than I wanted it to be tonight. But unfortunately, I was tired after work. Let me tell you. Got it caught up listening to the latest Cadecarus video about skating sims. That was some nostalgia. Well, I actually, at the very last minute, had a really funny idea of what I want to do tonight with good old Richard Nixon. So we're gonna go and see what I can pull off here. I had a really amusing idea. Now let's see if I can make something of it. Hey, Scam, how are you doing? I know I'm doing okay, personally. Wait, is the chat box up? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. But I had an idea, and if this is any indication, you probably know where it, at the very least, you have some idea of where I'm going with this. So I'm gonna start right here, and I have a very, very good plan of what I want to make tonight, and it does involve Richard Nixon. So, God, every time I say that, like, I immediately flash back to this hilarious episode of good, awesome, making that money, making that bank. But I always think back to this old Whose Lines Is It Anyway episode, where like this one joke in it, it's become a running gag with me and a friend of mine and me in general, where they were playing the Millionaire Show. It is one of the most it was the first time they ever did it, and it was one of the most outlandish moments in the whole show, where they were like, "Yo." Unfortunately, I cannot understand what your name is. Unfortunately, because I'm a heathen. But welcome. But goodness. So the idea was that okay, this is actually too big, or rather, I'm gonna have to I may have chosen the wrong spot to put Nixon down. I think I know what I'm gonna do with him. One sec. But oh shit, I did that again. Let's go. I need to find an alternative location to place him down. Yeah, I think this will work. But essentially, it was like they're talking about I guess Colin's sex life or something, and they got into this whole the running joke of that was a jar of almonds, but the other one was Richard Nixon. So I was like, that's all I could think of. Or it was one of the various jokes they started putting in as a recurring joke in that moment. So the plan. Oh shit! I put him a little. That was a little too. Let's just say that before I got home from work, I was at work and I was trying to find, excuse me, the a best of reel of Nixon from Futurama. And I couldn't find anything. I found some, but not enough that I think it really worked. So I had an idea. So I was like, "What can I do?" Because I was watching it, and I was trying to figure it out. And then I want to gravitate over, I think another video entirely. I got distracted, but I have an idea of what I'm gonna do, and I think it'll become quite obvious with the next model I grab. If I can just, I'm terrible with names, and this one I keep on forgetting. I know what it is, but I always misspell it. Ah, fuck. Coro. I think if the scene didn't give it away, I think this will probably will. Well, let's just say I have a funny little idea of what I want to go about with this. So let's just say that you'll catch on pretty quick. To be honest, though, I don't know if she actually did the line. I'll need to hunt it down. You guys can help me. Well, let's just say that I had a little funny thought in my head when I was looking through the. Here she is. Oh shit! Wow, yeah, this whole scene is way too big. Wow. I may have to swap it out because this is too big. I know what I'll do. I think. I was trying to figure out a way of I was gonna have Nixon like do the Aroooo, and then Chewie's gonna be right next to him, like a pan out. So now I have to find a different solution for that. So let's try Mumbo. Yeah, I have another one here. I don't know. Oh, great! That just crashed the whole thing. Let's do that again. God, this is actually. I'm just gonna start from the stage itself. Oh, dude, it's fine. You're delivering pizzas. No, we'll start over. Too fine. But the idea is gonna be the same. I'll just start off in the same generic spot I should have done to begin with, which is the stage, like the generic SFM stage that I use. Come on, load up. There we go. And we will do. Yeah, we'll do stage. We'll do stage. So we're gonna start off. Anyway, how is everybody tonight? I know I personally needed some time away from the insanity of, well, the world, and sit down and have some fun making some fun shit. So that's what we're doing today. Now everyone's, hanging in there too. Personally, I'm making animations. That's awesome, Boop-a-doop-boo, come on. You're not alone. You're not alone. That's actually I try and take it in stride, in stride, but still, yeah, it's I know the feeling. God, I need to do. Speaking of which, I'm like looking at my models I have here, and one of them is Shoe on Head here that I made. I need to make something with that. One thing at a time, I guess. All right, so then I have to pull this out, and so I'm probably gonna put him on a pedestal. And then we will. The basic idea I had for this stupid joke was gonna be Nixon going "Aroooo," and then she going "Aroooo," and then next to him. I just find that really cute, and so I thought it'd be really funny to make. So that's the basic plan for today. Actually, she's gonna need I have to make her a rig. Fuck. I go down here. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Someone ported this, but not as well as I would have liked it to be. And holy shit, she's tiny compared to Nixon. Oh boy. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah. She's she needs to be. God, whoever ported this hates me. Oh my god. Oh my. I know I have another one in here somewhere, but I don't know if it's going to be any better. Let's see. Models. Oh, yeah, there's a different one I have. I won't use this version because it's. Oh, wait, shit. I don't even know where to begin with it. It's all wrong. Someone ported it very poorly. Yeah. We're just going to have to wait a bit for it to pop up. Oh. What's this? Oh, wow. Okay, that's weird. Oh, here he is. Here she is. Is that any better? Where is she? Oh. Well, I guess we have an answer to that, and that answer is no, she ain't here. Oh my god. Okay. Fuck. I know what I need to do, I just don't want to have to do it. Delete. One sec, gentlemen. I need to save, close, and go in here and make sure I fix it. So let's... Long story short, I think I know what the problem is. If it's not this, it's something else, and so... The hell is this? Models Pateau. Me and my obsessiveness. Hololive, Egumi. Hey, Wonder! Welcome to the fun. Decompile. And using compile, we're going to throw this in anime instead. Let's see if my gut is correct here. I have a feeling it is, that it just was discompiled weirdly. Because I grabbed this, I think, from, oh. Wow, what a surprise. Yeah, it's Black Ops and it's reskinned, as a matter of fact. Yes. Shit, I'll probably have to stick with what I have then. It's not working with me. Yeah, the head is, oh, happy spooky month. Happy Spooktober is what I call it. But yeah, Nixon was a port, thanks partially to Wonder, because I was inspired by, as we were talking about Black Ops, the new, the Cold War, game, and how they're introducing, they're gonna Reagan it. I'm like, I just want to have Reagan. I want to have the Reagan model. And I'm like thinking to myself, I remember a cutscene from one of the games. Like, which game is it? Wonder. And he's like, Black Ops 1. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna track that down. So I sat down and said, okay, like yesterday, I spent the evening porting out the actual Nixon model. Today, I spent time reskinning and making this head. First off, though, yeah, they're also in the game, and I want to port them, but one thing at a time. So let's see. First thing, though, I need to do is make her taller, because it don't look right otherwise. Someone ported her very sloppily, and that kind of annoys me. I'm gonna have to come in here and fix a few things. But first thing I gotta do. But yeah, I saw this and I'm like, I gotta make something with this. And so first thing I did was port the initial model. I'm gonna put them both in the workshop soon, and then I added all the flexes I use for voice syncing. And then I sat down and I said, okay, today's project is getting the head. So, let's see. Yeah, they wanted Wing. Well, the other thing is, she's not even the right height. Like, they fucked up her height. And it was such a straight port, they didn't translate the Japanese fucking armature. And that's where I'm, like, even more angry. I'm like, really? Oh my god, don't get me started. It's just, it got me really... I'm like, really, guys? Now I'm gonna have to come in here and make sure I port this correctly. Or if that's even possible. I'm touching the half. Oh my lord. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Look at all that. I'm gonna have to go in here and, like, literally just, like, go down the list and say, okay, this is this, and this is... Okay, so that's the root. Yeah, okay. They're lucky I know how how armature works when it comes to Miku Miku Dance, like the basic structure. Otherwise, we'd be up shit creek tonight. Oh yeah, Nixon and Nixon Head are both coming. I'm probably gonna wait till I make a Bender head, a Bender body for him. I kind of want to do that. Okay, so that's that, and that's okay. Yep. Okay, so that's like spine 1, the 2-spine type, and so spine 1 is a whatever. I don't even know how to. Like, God, this is frustrating. So like, well, it's just they didn't translate it. Like, everything here is like not even legible. I mean, like right here, this one right here. It's like all these like, it's driving me nuts, and I know what it is. They're lucky. We are fortunate that I've had enough experience that I have a basic understanding of what to expect. This, even though I'm literally doing this blindly. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go over here closer to her so I know what I'm looking at. Okay. Oh my, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay, so that's the elbow, I think. Oh, fuck. Let me just make sure. Okay, yeah, that's available. We're gonna... I have this here that I'm, like, using as a... like, and using this kind of thing to better understand it. So, collar is, I think... You or you? I think you're the one. Yep, okay. So, that one's a collar. So, to go in here and do, like, accented E, copyright symbol, .L. I'm going to guess the same thing, only with an R at the end, is going to be, by that deduction, the right collar. So then this is something unrelated. Oh, this is actually upper arm, I think, right? Yeah, no, this is upper arm. Okay. And so then we go back to auto rigger. And, okay, so that one was E with a backwards accent, copyright symbol, like, .L. This is just E with a backwards accent, .L. Holy fuck. I mean, at least it's understandable in its own backwards method, I guess. Oh my goodness. This is something else tonight. Okay. I don't even know if it's going to work, too. That's the other thing. Okay, so go... I think this... That's gonna... Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. This is going to be annoying as hell. I know how this is set up. Yeah, please... I cannot wait to mess around with Reagan. That's going to be too much fun. Okay. And now I just realized, like... the thing I'm doing here may not even work, because how this model's armature hierarchy is. Hey, stand user. Welcome back. One sec. I need to get me some water. I drank too much pop tonight, and I probably need some water. Switch out. All right. Get some from the tap. And back I am. Okay. But yes. Alright, so that's the hand. Okay, so the hand is AE as a single character, E with a frontward, the correct facing, whatever. Oh my god, this is... I don't even know where that character fits in alphabetical order. That's the other thing, is like I don't even know how half these characters end up when you're like putting them alphabetically. Let's see. I'm gonna put rig fingers. No, it doesn't tell. Okay, so now that we got that, I need to figure out where the neck is. I think that might be the neck. Okay, that might be neck, but and that one is E. E front facing, whatever. The bracket, I guess. Okay, well, at least we found that. Okay. I'm gonna guess. Okay. Oh, where is it? Okay, it's an I. Okay, so. God, they're insanely lucky to know what I'm doing. Okay. Oh my god, this is. Okay, I'm gonna guess you're the head, right? Yep. I was right. I think. Yep. Okay. Well, at least that was consistent. In a weird way. Okay, now for the legs. That's the next step. Okay. Down we go. Alright, so which one's which? Oh, these are... I need to move this over. Alright, let's see. Nothing. Oh, now we get somewhere. Zoom out. Okay. Oh, perfect. We're getting there. Oh, shit. I just realized. I forgot about the bottom half. I might need to swap things. Oh, my God. Someone shoot me. Shit. Hell with it. I'm not even gonna bother to figure that one out. Okay, so bottom leg is backwards E. some sort of weird. Okay, and then to third power and L. Okay. I mean, in a weird way, it all kind of makes sense. And then the next one is right. Yeah. Okay. So that is A with that, and A with that, and holy fuck, this is so weird. Okay, I'm looking over at the chat. Oh, are you surprised that Activision fucks things up? Wow, that's... now I'm thinking of that meme. First time... Activision's like you are talking to someone who actually enjoyed Guitar Hero right about the time they fucked it up, and by they I mean Activision. Oh god, and I got a Rock Band, and that literally kept me sane through college. That is a story to be told. Okay, so A accent. Fuck, I don't even know how to describe that. To the second power? No, that's not even a second power. That's I don't even know how to describe that. Some of these... Oh, yeah, that Rose tweet. God, don't get me started on Rose Twitter. They've been, like, out in droves recently. They've been out for blood recently. You should have seen what one I was dealing with Squid. Miss Squid is a national treasure that we must protect. Because she is adorable. And I will not let anyone... Yeah. I'm overly protective of her. She's adorable. Anyway, okay, so let's see if that did the trick, or if I went something went. Oh my god! I'm only laughing because Unicode encode error. ASCII codec cannot encode characters and visit. Oh my god! So in other words. I can't do this unless I rename everything, which I am about ready to do. Yeah. Yeah, I say fuck this. I'm going in. I'm fixing this. I am stopping this because I will make this work. God damn it. But do I want to do that one? Or the one I just decompiled? I'm going to go for that, the latter option. Okay, so for those just joining us or completely misunderstanding what's going on, I went through all that trouble only to find out that program, the rigs don't even work because they use the wrong kind of characters, which should have been apparently obvious to anyone anyone who actually uses these programs. But again, someone ported it all herp-a-derp. So I'm going to try... Ow. Take a stab at the other one I decompiled, but gave me a compilation error. I have a feeling I can get that one up and running, provided it imports properly. We shall see. Otherwise, I may have to, like, grab it directly from the file that I tried decompiling. Because right now it's, like, spinning like a beach ball. That means it has a lot of stuff going on in its head. Basically, the encoding error gave me... The programming error that the other one I was trying to bring in earlier gave me was, oh, it has too many flexes. Oh, god damn, I'm tired. I'm sorry I'm yawning so many... and potentially spreading the plague of yawning, but man, I am... Oh, it's wonder, to be quite frank with you, hey Lord Shax, the funny thing about I've finally cracked it recently. How you say, I'm trying to find the right words. I'm totally out of it today. When it comes to Rose Twitter, the funny thing about them is they project. That's all they do. I honestly, I have gotten more use out of the phrase, "Damn, son," Do you guys project? Did you guys project it in 4K or Ultra HD or IMAX? You know, it's like but I watched a video, okay, and I hate I don't want to potentially discredit my argument here because of who it is, but I do kind of like his content. If you guys ever heard of BPS or Black Person Speaks, people think he's nuts or something. I don't know. All I know is that his video, he was talking about a video about like those who hate our society, or rather, in the when he was talking about. God, I'm trying to like simplify what he was discussing, but he mentioned how like a lot of societies crumble when they start like running out of a perceived enemy and blah 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 and all that. Something that I really like. I was talking about this actually to a coworker last night. I was like saying, you know, like I used to work at a Walmart, okay, and I used to do a lot of carry out. Oh god, this guy is totally. Sorry, I'm just kind of looking at this thing, and I'm like, how am I gonna fix this? And I know what I'm gonna do, but it's just annoying as hell. I may actually just start over. Okay, let me just all. But when it comes to Black Patient Speaks, what about him? The thing about it, what he was talking about was, he was talking about like how when a society, like he was describing the difference between America before, like during the Cold War, what Kennedy was talking about going to the moon and all that, and he mentioned how different it is to today, and he was mentioning how like when a society runs out of like just human nature, when it runs out of things to fight, like outward struggle, it goes to the inward struggle. And something I've always wondered about with our society, or about at least what my generation is, like I was born either a year before or a year after the Berlin Wall fell. I was 1990. I'm turning 30 a week from Sunday, and I don't like it. But something I've always thought about is like, well, actually, to be quite honest, the best way I can describe it is this. I'll ask you guys a question. Do you remember the episode of Fairly Odd Parents when Timmy's like, I wish everyone was exactly the same? Because that episode, in my opinion, describes this phenomena far better than anything else. It's like they will always gravitate towards trying to make themselves like be the better person. Like, well, I'm great because I think society is a piece of shit, and I'm, you know, it's like, you know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. I think it does. And I am going to have to split this puppy in two, or rather combine it in two, because it was split in two. Okay, so I'm going to change this to blank, and then, wait, what's this? Oh, what? So if I move this, okay. I'm like trying to figure this one out. Okay, so let me go front facing. I'm going to grab all these, map it to my older armature, and press parent. Armature deform. But yeah, it was something I've always thought about, like with like my people when I was born, like we had no actual conflict or anything, you know. Yeah. Oh, this isn't Gundam's new Avatar. No, this is me trying to fix a problem. I had an idea for an animation, and it didn't work, or rather, it needs some under the hooding. So I'm just trying to compile this again. You'll see. But long story we need something to inspire us to work harder. Well, let me put you this way. When I was like, I felt like this is me. I don't want to talk about politics, but here I am doing it. Great. But the weird thing is, like, when I was like, I feel like 9/11 when I was a kid, like that kind of reset things in a way, back to where they should have been, or like they reset people. Like we all had a common enemy in fighting those people who killed all our people. And like that kind of reset it for a while, and then once that kind of subsided, we fell back into that whole, oh, we don't have anyone to fight, so we'll fight ourselves. You know, like it really, and I don't know, like I think to be honest, When I was a kid, I agreed with Ozymandias. Or, I didn't agree with Ozymandias. Yeah, I know. Fuck, I know. There's a bit of panties there. I'm just trying to switch. I knew someone was gonna bring it up, but I'm just trying to separate this out, and you'll see. It's just, oh, this is so annoying. I have to, like, there's like these certain things you have to like look out for when you're like decompiling and then repackaging it together. So let's see, mesh, separate, selection, and then I throw you in here, and if that's correct, okay. And what? Okay. There's too many vertices even then. Oh, for fuck's sake. No. By distance. Okay. There we go. Okay, now. Yeah, I would agree. 9/11 brought out some of the best and some of the worst of us, and that was kind of the problem. So let's recombine these then together. Okay. But yeah, one second. I'm going to then combine that with. Okay, so this, and then merge all these together. Join, and then go to Object, Edit, and remove all the excess armature. Oh, that removes so many vertices. Holy shit. I love when I figure something out like that. Okay, so, but yeah. But yes, I would agree. It was... There were... Yeah, agreed. The problem, yeah, is that humanity... Like, when I was a kid, I guess... I'm trying to like find a way of simplifying this, but mine's kind of jelly at the moment. Let me just make sure this all looks right. How many are there? Oh, yeah. Okay, see, that explains it. Yeah. I knew there was something I was missing. But yeah, we were kicked in the face, and we had a common enemy. When I read Watchmen in college for a class, I agreed actually with Rorschach, because I felt like the ends didn't justify the means. That was something I definitely believed in, even to this day. But like, I was a kid raised where I felt like, and I mentioned this on Twitter the other day, where I said, personally, I believed in what Martin Luther King thought. He had a very good idea in thinking that we should all look at each other based on the content of our character. Me as a kid, I was the most awkward... Yes, exactly what I'm saying, Lokes, actually, is we have no external enemy that we're all directed at, like in the Cold War, for example. So we naturally turn in and start pigeonholing ourselves in our society as like, oh, I'm better than that person because I'm not someone who I'm not like anyone. I'm not like everyone else where I think that this is great and this isn't. I think the opposite way. Like people trying to reach and grab to find ways to make themselves feel better. 1 second to get some water. Like, deep down, I'm an optimist when you think about it. But I'm also trying to look at things realistically. I've mentioned this a lot on Twitter, but I believe two major things. One, that the world is an inherently unfair place. And that's realistic. Like, the world just is unfair. So, wait. I'm trying to get this. But, the world is inherently unfair. Something, as one of my psychologists once told me, like, he would tell me this to say, the world is unfair. Something unfair is going to happen to me in a given day. If you remove humanity from the equation, we're all, there's still going to be all these problems in the world. And that's just life. Yeah, but and so I believe that the world is inherently unfair, but that's okay. You can carve, just because that is the case, you can't carve out You can carve out a relatively happy existence despite that. And that's what I believe, personally, above all else. Oh, I need to save. Wait, I haven't saved it. Okay, that's funny. I'm gonna put in. But like, okay, like there's a lot of people who their entire way of standing out is saying that I hate America, basically. That we're all a bunch of racist, sexist, misogynist, all that junk, and they do that not because like they're doing that to feel like they're superior in some way. It just that's like a human nature kind of shit, you know. And I don't know. I just try and be a good person in my day-to-day life and try and be just mellow. There are times where I get back into my old kind of hang-ups when it comes to Twitter, especially. If you see me on Twitter, you know I can be a bit of a snarky ass. And at times be very petty, too. But I'm only human. We're all only human. And that's how I try and look at it. So, yeah. That's how I reconcile it, you know? But yeah, it's like a social credit score, or Nezra, you're hitting the nail on the head on a bunch of those comments. Yeah, like I feel like there's nothing we have to accomplish, or like most people in a societal sense feel that way. Like they want the world. They want, like, it's so funny. I always bring up this quote, this. You're not alone, Lord Shex. Like, I always bring up this moment. I kind of view it as a good thing in general, but when Anthony Birch told me the phrase, you know, nobody likes you and your life amounts to nothing, I really thought about that when he told me that. You know, one could just easily dismiss it like, well, at least I'm not Anthony Birch, which is true. I'm not, and I'm happy I'm not. But I thought about it, and I said, you know, I'd rather be a nobody. I'd rather be a nobody that no one knows about, and just be happy and content where I am, than be a miserable person like he, like, pretty much is. You know, like, there's no point. There's no point in chasing that when it's not even fucking worth it, you know? It's really, it's honestly sad. It always, like, people like that, I guess, you know? I'd rather, okay, so let's see. I'm gonna have to go in here now and compare these two. I'm gonna have to map them out right. So let's do model, and it's gonna be blank. I'm gonna do I'm basically adjusting how it's set up so that I can then go in here and then fix that. But yeah, like, it's the simple, like, it's something my dad's taught me, to be honest. I love my father. Some people have bad experiences or troubled history with their family. My family, we're all still very close, and I personally treasure that a lot with my family, being close to my family. Well, I like that, Mark Twain. What my dad told me as a kid, or told me, like, God, I think it was after 2016 or something around that time, when I was, like, really anxious and just in general. Not about anything that happened. It was just, you know, I was at that point, at a very low point in my life. My dad said to me, he sat me down and turned to me and said, you know, Charza, you can, you know, basically get all upset and think the world is about to blow up and everything's gonna go to hell. But at the end of the day, the sun is going to set. The next day, it's gonna rise. And it's gonna do that for the rest of your life. You know, like, and if you look at it like that, it's a lot easier to handle. Yeah, if you live your life thinking the world's gonna end every 5 seconds, it's gonna make your life a living hell. Like, if there's one thing I've learned from, say, the work of the song Epitaph by King Crimson, that's something they talk about in their music, and it's a very it's very interesting. I love that song. It's a beautiful song. It's a work of fucking art, and they're not wrong. Like, but it's like it's dealing with the anxieties of like mutually assured destruction. We don't have that today, but people are jumping at the gun to find something to get freaked out about. Like, oh, the world's gonna end tomorrow because it's Trump and when I was a kid, Obama. And while my parents are admittedly starting to gather up food because they're worried what's gonna happen, what my dad said still rings. Yes, you got it. That song, if you listen to it, you can and pick out the lyrics. You'll notice that it's about mutually assured destruction. And let me tell you, that hit me hard, and I really enjoyed it. Okay, wait, what? Oh, shit. I know what the problem is. Let's just make sure I'm not wrong. I think I had too many. I need to break it up further. Aborted processing. Deleted temporary access violation. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I'll have to go back in there and fix some things. But I don't even know where to begin with this. One sec. Let me just make sure that I got this right. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, no wonder. The body here is fucking massive. Like, too many. Okay. Once I know what I need to do. I just look at this. Look how many fucking. This is gonna be hard. Okay. Take it easy. I bet I can figure it out. Okay. Yeah, there you go. And I've made it a little too complex, but I can fix it. Okay, but yeah. The point I'm trying to make here is that I've gotten a lot of wisdom, hearing that from my dad, and I think it may be able to, and that's the other thing about society, especially, or the whole insanity of everything, is that, like, I don't know how to begin with this. Like, kids are just, like, we have nothing, like, many people don't know what to do with life, or people are like, I was watching Imp Lemon tonight, and it was talking about SpongeBob, that SpongeBob one I was watching, and he really hit home about how, like, a lot of people are just, I don't even know where to begin with this, and my mind's all over the place mentally, but like, millennials, like, many people will look for a purpose, and yeah, or look, like, want to be. The other quote I always use is, remember, you're special, just like everyone else. Like, it's cynical to look at it like that, but it's not entirely wrong. Like, that was the lie we were fed, you could argue. I don't know. I'm getting way too existential talking about this while I edit a cartoon dog. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I don't see the irony in it. So, too free, maybe. To be honest, like, the biggest kind of thing I want to do is have a family. Like, my goal is to eventually settle down, raise a kid, and have a kid, and whatever. I don't know. Like, my niece, she is my angel. Okay, like, no joke. She's like 6 now. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. But I like being Uncle Ben. I get to tell her with great power comes great responsibility, and apparently take credit for rice bowls or something. But I love that little angel. And I like being a role model for her, because Lord knows she needs one. Or like, Lord knows kids these days need good role models, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna hide you. I'm, like, trying to get, like, the rest of this somewhat hammered down. Hell with that, I'm probably just gonna do this. Whoop. And join all those. Wait. And what are you? Yeah, I'll do. Just gotta like combine everything together, I guess. Object, edit. Oh, that's too many. Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me? Okay. Someone has the shoelaces. Okay, well. Oh, how to learn it? To be honest, this is what I always say, which is honestly never the best thing to tell someone, but I learn by doing. I know that makes no bloody sense, and you're like, what do you mean by that? I've learned all this just by goofing around. Like, no joke. I literally decided, I've told this story a million times, especially on Twitter, is when High Guardian Spice came out, and when they announced Thundercats Roar. But yeah, to answer your question briefly, I learned by doing. That's what I did. I sat down and said, I'm just going to start just learning. And that's what I started doing. But you got to keep at it. It's like, this is what I spend time all day doing, is making this and having fun doing it. Actually, no, I'm not over. Perfect. Okay, cool. And, okay, shoes are done. I think the rest of them, what's this? Okay. So, if I... Yeah. Just, like, if you're trying to figure something out, like, I don't know how to do that, just look it up. That's, like, I spend so much time, like, just I'm like, oh, I need this for a project. And then I'm like, okay, how do I make that work? And then I look it up. I'm like, okay, so in order to get this right, right now here, for example, let's look at this. I needed this doggo character. It was not showing up in Source Soulmaker properly, so I decompiled it, tried recompiling it. It didn't work, so I'm like, okay, I need to go back and figure out how do I make that work. And so then, yeah. It's if I don't know what I need, if I need something and I have the drive to figure out how to make it work, I look it up and I make it work. If that makes any sense. It's very much like a trial and error. Like, I need something for a project, and it's like, I'm gonna sit down and figure out how do I make that work. I guess it's. I wish I could describe it easier, but I'm all over the place tonight. I'm sorry. But yeah, like, if I need something for a project, I'm like, okay, where do I find it? Oh, I need to port it. I need to make something and bring it in. Okay, I'll do this, and this. You know, it's like for example, sometimes I'll be excited for a new video or like a new video game, not because the game's any good, but because I'm like, oh, neat model. Like when they announced Jump Force. Yeah, exactly, John Doe. Exactly. To be honest, like, that's the best way I can put it. Like, I remember when I first started out not knowing jack shit about Blender or how to make it work. It was like, I remember talking it to that point, my cousin's boyfriend at the time, who had a background in some of this. Like, he worked at a nearby college at work where they are. And he was all like, how are things going? And I'm like, oh, I'm starting to learn Blender, and I'm not very good at it. It has a very steep learning curve, so I'm kind of mainly using it to do X. And he's like, oh, yeah, I know that feeling. Oh, yeah. And so we're just kind of just reflecting on the fact that, like, yeah, this program is amazing, but it has one of the steepest learning curves you can ever, like, it can be a bit of a steep learning curve. I use it mainly just for what I do, like, for porting models, and because the workflow for Source Filmmaker is so good and straightforward, I just use that, and then whenever I need to figure something out, I just say, okay, I gotta look this up, or I gotta figure this out, you know, and oh fuck, yeah. So yeah, and like me buckling down and figuring out. As a matter of fact, Lord Checks, that's exactly what I do. That is literally what I do every time. I'm like, oh sweet, I get to do this. Oh, that's gonna be a great idea. Like, fuck, I was excited because I'm like, I wonder if the new Ghostbusters remastered is gonna be any better. I literally opened up the files and they're identical, and I'm like, oh come on, it's a port. That's all it is. But yeah, that's literally something. I mean, or like, oh my god, are you kidding? Wait a minute. Okay, so one of these things is not like the other. Yeah, it says there's something in here that has too many verts. You know, it's funny, but because it's true. Okay, I need to figure this out. Okay, so one of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. Oh, well, that explained it. I think. Did I? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Now I know the problem is. Save. I linked in a file that shouldn't have been here. Okay. Well, I don't know why that was. Okay. But can I not find? Oh, okay. But like, let me tell you, like one of the games that I've been meaning to, one of the things I've been meaning to sit down and finish, like rigging and uploading, is the models from the game Toy Soldiers War Chest. Because it has, I like that. Too many verts. It's actually a really good name for a rapper. I like that. It's one of those nerdcore rappers. But fuck, what was it? Oh, right. It has like He-Man and oh wait, where's the jacket? Oh jeez. Okay. Well, we're almost there. We're halfway there. Oh, I didn't add it. Okay. Let's see if I can find it. Save. Which one? Oh, jacket. Here we go. Alright. That was the missing one. Okay, but yeah, because it has like some really good models of He-Man and other characters. Like, I need to get Cobra Commander, because like He-Man is one of the most or underrepresented characters in video games of like viable models to grab. But the funny thing also about He-Man toys is that they're very identical. Like I have a Skeletor that is I'm not totally okay with it because I want it to be a lot more expressive. That's based off the He-Man model and like a cosmetic. Okay, look at that. There we go. She back, and then she should have all these flexes, and she should. Oh, that's horrifying. Or she, you know. So now we're gonna put the. Now that we got that done, and that's properly added. Now we put Richard Nixon on the pedestal next to her, because I'm gonna the entire aside to get that up and running was so that I could have him and her both say Aroooo, and then her to join Aroooo. Like that was the whole joke. That is the entire joke I've been building towards. Okay, so we're gonna, and I haven't even downloaded those yet, like the sound effects, which is sad. But we go from one thing to another here. This is literally how I think most days. I need to delete that. I need to import the new model, and I put that in as that, and then we go into animate to narrow it down, so hopefully it'll come out quicker. No, it's CS:GO. But yeah, no, fuck. But yeah, a challenge is honestly how I look at things. I'm like, I want to make something. How do I make it work? Like, I get an idea in my head, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like the first sort of filmmaker animation I made, it was made because it was so vivid in my head. It did not come out well. I'm still kind of like, it's kind of cringe, because like there's just one shot in it. Like I could just, like, looking back, I'm like, I didn't know how this program worked, but I had to slap it together. But you get an idea in your head, and you're like, I want to make this work, no matter what. This is one of the examples. Like, I have Richard Nixon head, and I'm like, what am I gonna make? And I'm like, oh my gosh, what if they both said Aroooo together? That'd be hilarious. And she's too big. Okay, well, actually, no. She's the right size. I'm just looking at it weird. Okay. I at least think I am. Okay, yeah, that's the right size. Okay. So, now that we have that, I'm also going to go into render settings, and I'm just going to do outline, because that's going to make it look more cartoony once it's rendered. So, now I need a table. I'm going to put in coffee table. I'm sure I have something. Yeah, I would say you're right, John. Coffee table, rectangular. God, I may have not. Side table is really what I was looking for. Oh, I got a bunch of them here. Shit. Okay. Maybe I'll just put in table. Should just done that. No. God, I don't even know what I was. I'm trying to. You know what? Wait, what the fuck? I know what. Oh, it's Dead by Daylight. Okay. Breen. I need his desk. I should have just done that. It made perfect sense. Window, pod, globe, chair, monitor, green arm, green bust, green clock, green desk. Perfect. Okay. This is what I'm looking for. And then go into root transform, put that there. There we go. And then Richard Nixon's head. I'll take things I never thought I'd say. Ah, yes, Richard Nixon's severed head. Okay, so we put him, like, the plan was, like, it was, like, this is an animation idea that kind of just came to me just now. I was like, oh, yeah. Alright, let me just, and then I need to move her over a bit. There we go. It's free real estate. As a matter of fact, that is exactly how I look at it. The other night, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to find that. I want to get a Gandhi, because like Wonder was working on like porting over Nixon. I'm sorry, no, JFK, but as like from Clone High, and I'm like, I need to find the Gandhi model, not because I wanted to make Gandhi from Clone High, more so because I wanted to. Oh, she needs her shoes. I mean, she doesn't need them now. I can add them later, but still. But, point is, like, I wanted to do Gandhi 2, which is very similar to how, like, the meme with Civ and Gandhi works. It's basically like, if you've never seen UHF, which I think is honestly a travesty if you haven't, but it's Weird Al's movie, to put it simply. And the idea was, it's like he's back. Like, I was describing it the other day to my one of my people I taught, or to one of my therapists, and I was like, "Have you ever seen that movie?" And they're like, "No, I haven't." I'm like, "Okay, it's a Weird Al movie, and in that movie they have all these fake trailers for films, and one of them is Gandhi 2, and it's basically." I agree, stand user. But basically, like, Gandhi 2 is what that, the Passion of the Christ 2 was a knockoff of. You know that one scene in, Where's the Lord? He's gone to kick some ass from Family Guy. Like, that's what it was basically referencing. And Crony doesn't look right, so I'm just gonna put her back to original, sequence. It was directly knocking off this joke from Weird Al film from the 80s, which was basically Gandhi 2. He's like a violent, like, it's like it has music like it was out of like Dirty Harry, waka chugga waka chugga waka chugga waka time, and it's like, and he's here to kick some butt. This is one mad mother you don't want to mess with. I want a steak. medium rare. Like they're like, we're gonna go to hell for making this idea, but yeah, that's what that's about. Like, like, I kind of wanted to just have like Gandhi from Gandhi 2 kind of thing. Gandhi 2. Say, okay, wait, what? Oh God, oh. Is this not? Oh God. Okay. Legs, foot. Oh my God. Once. Hey God. I need to go back and not use. Oh, I don't have a rig script. I am such a dingus. I feel like a dingus. I didn't even. Oh, it didn't. Okay. Okay, now I get the problem. I've had 3 spine. Okay, the rig script I'm like clicking didn't actually load in. I'm like, herb, why isn't it working? I'm like, oh right. Whew. So I don't need toe bones. Stop. Toe bones, big fingers. Oh yes. How are things over there? Hopefully you're world leader isn't afflicted by the coof right now like ours is. And everyone's literally like, I hope he dies, I hope he dies, I hope he dies. And I'm like, yeah, you won't, yeah, it was so funny. I was like joking about this with my brother a bit today on Twitter. I was like, you know, knowing, I didn't go much, into this when I was talking with him, but I was, or, let's put it this way. I don't, if you ever want to have some sort of proof of some higher power, whether it be karma or whatever, look no further to Trump and how everyone treats him. Like, I hate to say it like this, but I have this sinking suspicion that, like, if karma exists, what will happen is Biden's gonna get sick in a week. And like everyone who was like there was this wonderful meme that came out like in 2017 when Texas was flooded. Everyone came out of the woodwork like, well, where's your God now? That's what you get for voting for Trump, you dumb butts. And then like California shortly thereafter was like literally on fire, and they're like, why are you guys laughing at us? Send some support our way. And we're just like, after you told us whatever, like it was, people were basically like juxtaposing the reactions basically. And like I love, one of my favorite like memes that came out of that was like Obi-Wan standing above the burning wreckages that was once Anaheim and him saying, "It's over, Anaheim! I have the high ground!" Like, it was some of the funniest shit I had seen, and I tell you, I needed that laugh. I needed that laugh. So, like, if there's any proof that, like, karma is a thing, I think... Oh, fuck, I need... this doesn't look right from this angle. I need to redo this. Okay. I have this sinking feeling that, like, karma is gonna come around and, like, in a week, whenever Biden, like, tests positive or he kills over and they have to have Kamala on the ticket, I'm just gonna laugh because these are the people who were like, I hope Trump dies. And I was excited for Tuesday like it was a WWE match. I kid you not, I am fully agreeing with that. Like, I was like so excited. I'm like, this is gonna be a blast to watch. But just I just it's like, to be honest, what I find is one of the best things that happened after the election was when the mask slipped that day after the election. Like, I literally got proof of something that I had always suspected but never had a way of proving, which was like a lot of people, like when I was younger, would like, I had the suspicion that a lot of people on that side were like, they only said what they wanted, like to appeal to someone else's sense of morality, but they didn't really have any principles to speak of themselves. It was all an act. and I could see that in perfect display of how true that was after the election. And I would be like saying things that people told me about when Obama won. 2 Italian cops got killed? Fuck. What happened? Like, did someone shoot them? Or, 1 year ago. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, shit, man, that sucks. But, yeah. I don't know. Like, I just have this feeling that if there's proof that karma exists, or that, or if karma does exist, I have this feeling that the Democratic Party, it has finally it's come, if it exists, it's here, and it's cashing in all of its chips that the Democratic Party had coming to them, I guess. I don't know. That's just my cynical view. Oh yeah. Like, the funny thing is, like, he is in the Wrestling Hall of Fame. And when I once watched, like, some of that shit, I was like, I was laughing. I'm like, this is actually, he's really funny. Oh, no, I totally agree in a similar way. Like, I'm the most, like, my family is very religious. I am not. I'm a very fallen away Catholic, you could say. But even then, like, a lot of the things I believe I still kind of believe, more or less. It's just, I feel I've been very disillusioned for years, I guess you could say. I need to come back to it, to be honest. It's something I've definitely, oh, jeez. Oh, of course, yeah. And the funny thing is, like, Italy don't fuck around with the illegal alien shit. They're getting sick of it if what I've heard is true. So I'm not surprised, like, they're getting the book thrown at them, especially when they're a non-citizen. God, the funny thing is, all I can think of right now is, Golden Wind, JoJo, you know? But yeah, I don't know, like, I have this feeling, just that, like, if karma exists, what's gonna happen is Biden is gonna get sick. And people were saying to me, "Oh, but like, someone today was saying, oh, but they're already banning people." And I'm like, yeah, after a day's worth, when everyone and their mother was, like, they had a whole 24 hours, and finally there's, like, it was some dumbass from, I mean, a stand user, I hate to say it, but, like, when I was a kid in school, and I saw that kids, like, that many people in that, like, I felt like it almost was sacrilege someone named their kid Jesus. But because when I was a kid, I was, my family's like mostly Polish. Like, my dad has been here, like, his family's been here since the country was founded. Like, my mom is a huge genealogy buff, she's proven it. But, like, she's like 100% Polish, but, like, my mom was always like, we name our names after saints. And, like, the only exception is my brother, who, like, or rather, when they wanted to name my brother after my dad, who's David, like, we want to name him after David because he's an Old Testament person. Yeah, they're very Catholic. And they're like, okay, we'll give him a middle name, and that's, not that. So, that's more of an actual saint. So, that's how it all went down for his name, how he was named. But, even if he is sick, it's gonna be a good long weekend of Bernie's before they actually admit it. You can quote me on that, because I am I have a feeling. I see. God, I am such a fallen away Catholic, and I just, thinking about the saints kind of gives me inspiration, which is I think it's kind of a good thing if you think about it. Okay, so I'm gonna, though, make a quick little, I haven't actually put in the audio yet, but I'm at least gonna put it in a keyframe so that I can, properly plan this out. Because basically the plan, I have a plan I want to do here. It's basically, he's gonna go Aroooo, and then it's gonna slowly pan over here to her going Aroooo. It's kind of a the Wolfception idea, That was what I had planned for this, which I thought was a pretty goofy idea, a pretty funny one. I'm going to then move his eye placement a little over. Is that better? Yeah. Let's do that. Perfect. Yeah, my dad was like, his family comes from like before this country was founded. If you've ever read The Tempest, the play, my ancestor was the guy that sided with the captain during the mutiny, and then the Pilgrims hired them to come over here. So that's where my family draws lineage. So basically, like Aroooo, and then it pans over, and it's her going, oh. That's the idea, but of course, it's not going to be that slow. But now I got to go hunt down the music, the clips. Be right back. I need to go pee. Need to go pee. Pee break. And speaking of doggos, who all here has dogs as a pet? I love that idea, though. Got him. I'm actually surprised Pokey got him back on there. To be honest, he was banned for a while, and then all of a sudden I find out he's on there again. I'm like, oh, okay. But anyone else here? Oh well, I didn't watch that later. Yeah, I probably could hear me. That's the saddest embarrassment. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Oh, you do? I'm sorry to hear that, because like I have a dog, or at least it's my family's dog, but he's my baby. He's a Beagle Lab mix. He is the best boy. Unfortunately, I am allergic to cats. Otherwise, I would be doing it all. Okay, let's see here. What is this one?
If you want my opinion, Nixon's only chance to defeat Travers is with filthy lies, dirty tricks, and
Vulcan,
good
that's a
old
good name.
Quaker thuggery. And I'm just the guy for the job.
Okay, no, I need him just doing it by himself. Fuck. Okay, all the... Okay, that one will do. Wait. Okay. Yeah, that second one's gonna be is the winner tonight. Yeah, I love animals. My family, we have a zoo. My sister has like a hermit crab, and she has her beloved turtle. It's a red-eared slider that I actually named. His name is Gamera, and because I was watching this turtle she won like at her school. It was the pet of the school, and they're like, oh, the pet of the class. And I'm like, oh, we can give these away. And I'm like, he's eating these little, yeah, Nikita. I love that. Hey, Dragon Bro. But I'm like, he eats these guppies like they're like little what's the word? He eats these guppies like he's a giant monster. And oh man, like she's like, I like it with Gamera. Like my sister has, she has a moderate mental handicap, and she's like a little younger than me. I love her to death. She is my silly bean, as I always call her. But yeah, And but yeah, she has a turtle. We have obviously. Okay, so I think it's this one, right? Yep, that's the one. That's the one I'm gonna use for this. I thought that'd be a perfect one. Okay. That one's not. No, that's good. This'll do. Export as wave. Oh, jeez. You are the OG type. When it comes to COD, because that's like back when like they talked about it on an old episode of The Office when it first came out. Okay, so now I'm gonna need to find, what's her name again? She is my sister is, I love her to death. She is blessed with perpetual innocence, and it's the saddest part is I want to. I have a guitar. I'm not very the problem is my motor skills. Like right now I'm using like a trackball, which is really helpful. But yeah, I'm not very good at motor skills, otherwise I would. Ooh, I would love a African gray. My relatives have one, and I want one so bad. Because Einstein's adorable, but he was terrified of me, I think. Okay, let's see if I can find a howl from her. Okay, that's adorable. She's so cute. But yeah, okay, I need to find her howl. Does she ever howl? God, this is something I actually should have looked into before I actually sat down. Oh. Wait, oh yes! They actually took Scam's thing. They're gonna go to Scam next. Okay. If you scroll up in the chat, you'll see the first guy who commented was Scam Likely. He is a good friend of the channel. And this is actually him, but they put her face on him. Watch. See, this is okay, perfect. Oh god, I'm pulling it up. If I fucking love Scam Likely stuff. He is he's adorable. He's hilarious. And I actually made something for his channel a couple years ago when I was just starting out in Source Filmmaker. Because I love this content. His content was at the time very... Okay, so watch this. Howlception. This is his whole thing he used to do, and I love his stuff. Adorable. And now we cut over to him. I love his work. I fucking love Scam's content. I'm gonna find the thing I made for him because I let him post it on his channel. This is something I made way back when.
皆さんこんにちは. It's me, Tofu-chan. Do you have a bread that is taking up too much space in your house? I want you to send me that
It's
bread.
obviously Tofu-chan.
I'm accepting all types. Baguette, sourdough, loaf of bread,
Things.
potato bread, brioche, pita bread, bagel, banana bread, communion wafers, and all other breads.
I love this stuff.
And for a limited time, you can send me not one but two breads. That's right. Not one but two breads. What am I doing with the breads? It's a secret.
Oh, jeez, I love this stuff. So I got... Alrighty, so I need to now get here. Her howl, the very end. fudge. Alright, let's try that again. But yeah, we're gonna have fun tonight with those. I just find it funny that where I find her howl is in basically an edit of his video.
Ooh!
Okay. There we go. Export as wave. Okay. No. Cancel. No. Alright, so. Now what we do is we import those. Add a clip to track. Honestly, I've yet to get paid from YouTube. I still haven't hit that mark yet. So.
Ooh!
Wait, where's his? Oh, yeah. Okay. And then, so I'll just see how this is gonna work. I want you to send me that. Oh, honestly? Wait. I'm a big fan of bread with some... Their personalities are adorable. I think that's what really works for them. But I actually don't mind some bread with a bit of olive oil. I'm a huge fan of that.
I'm about to... Ooh!
Okay, so let me just see how this looks. I'm gonna show waveform, but oh yeah, it's always fun to learn things. Like
Ooh!
Yes, I think I timed that. Well, to be honest, that's why. That's kind of what Gundam thought. Like he was like. He asked me, he's like, could you make that model into a VTuber setup? Because I have this feeling it's going to be big. And I'm like, you're right. I want to help you with this. This is too good. This is a good idea. I want to see this happen. Okay, so, the plan is... Wait, what? Oh, right. Okay. Okay, so... Go back to camera. Okay, this is gonna be where she comes in. I need to, like... Ah, shit. That's not sounding right. I need to... adjust it, because she needs to be... Oh, God. Like, I was, like... To be honest, I was so happy, mainly because we were validated. I feel like we were validated for doing it. That's what I think was the most important thing about it blowing up, was that I felt like, oh my gosh, we got validated for what we were planning here. Okay, then, awesome. That exactly. We did it before it was cool. And by that I mean in the West, because that's the qualifier. All right, so I'm gonna need her. The plan is now I'm gonna have to. Now that we got the scene more or less planned out, which I will have to add in the lip sync, which, yeah, it was huge over there. The VTuber thing, I mean. That's what I mean. But it hadn't hit the West yet, and I felt like it was coming, no matter what happened, no matter what we thought. Like, ready or not, here it will come. And I'm like, I want to be part of this. I think that's a really cool idea. And I want to see this. I want to see it come here. So, yeah, I'll do that. Wait, was the one... Okay, that's a jaw right here. I don't need the jaw. Okay. But, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so, we're going to do... Yeah. And, I mean, and some things are good, but the community is absolutely batshit insane. I can think of many things like that. Don't get me started on that. Just chatting, Pokey. Oh god, don't get me started on... Like, honestly, I wasn't really as angry because I found it funny. I'm like, she made fun of him, and yet, here we are. Okay, so we're gonna start... We're gonna see what the... What it gave me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that. But now that we have that, so let's I am gonna have to set her up though, and my goal here with her, how she's gonna look, is that she's gonna be like a wagging her tail kind of thing, like she's really excited. I can definitely see her doing that, and I kind of want to just the doggo, you know. So I'm gonna have to go in here and oh shit. Okay, so I'm gonna have to then turn. Okay, let's see. Now I'm gonna have to like adjust her a bit so that she can, you know. I'm trying to make her like almost like a dog who put them like themselves on the side of the table, like, you know how they are. Oh, Gundam, like he's like I like it. There was an idea I had once called Thought Watch when he was talking about Lindy's cat, like a ragtag commando team, and I was like, oh, so I made actually like some Overwatch character edits. I made a PewDiePie, and I made Gundam like into a variation on Genji or something, and it was just supposed to be like Thought Watch, you know, like it was meant to be just a joke. But I need to get that model to him because wait, Gundam has a Discord channel? He told me he doesn't use Discord. Fucking hell, liar. I'm like, you can reach me easier on Discord, and he's like, I don't use Discord, lol. And I'm like, okay. But now I'm like, now I know he lied. I mean, I doubt that's what you mean by that, but I'm still gonna tease him for it, because I'm actually kind of angry. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh god, Among Us has been like the biggest thing. By the way, if you guys haven't, I'm gonna post a link in the chat to one of my favorite finds as of recently. I don't want to play it. I love that about him. There is a wonderful SFM animation. I don't want to actually take away from his views by randomly showing it to the 13 people and watching, but it was so funny. I was like, wow, someone actually made this. Here it is. Meet the Spy Among Us. Let's see if I can post this in. Oh, shit. I'm actually signed into the chat. Wow, okay. I'm gonna have to do that real quick. I didn't think I was. I thought I was. Okay, well. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay. Let me just post this in here, because I want to give a shout out to it, because it's so funny. It's basically Meet the Spy, well, with Among Us. Hence why it's, you know what? Let's, just for a brief second, I'll bring in the Thought Watch model for Gundam, because I was actually pretty proud of it. Here we are. Oh, man. You guys got to see this. I spent a good deal of time on this. And... oh, let's bring him over here for a second. Away from the actual thing we're working on here, because it was something I think I remember like working on it one afternoon when I was watching the Mortal Kombat 11 finals, seeing fucking that furry again win. But this was a work of art. I had fun with this. Let's take a closer look. Notice that, like, I added in the It's a Gundam as a scarf here. I need to let him use this. I'm actually kind of angry I didn't put him on, because like this looks fabulous. I also think it was because what? Oh, the Discord chat. Don't worry about it. I'll ask him myself, because he got some explaining to do. But yeah, I had fun making this one afternoon. During the it was spring. Excuse me, because Joker was just released in the game. I'm gonna put that over. I just wanted to show that off. Okay, so we'll just. Okay, so she needs to be back on subject. She needs to be lower. Like that's okay. Wrong one. Yeah. Like she needs to be like down like that, and then a little up. Wait, what? You're blasting my thing while you're driving? Okay. Oh, wow, that's, I think that's a compliment. I kind of like that. People like my stuff, I guess. Okay, I feel like, Komi-san, whenever, like, someone's, like, really complimenting me, like, oh, yeah, you're doing great! And I'm, like, getting all these subs, and I'm like, I just feel like Komi-san. I'm like, what, people like me? Okay. 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 So she's gonna go, ooh. Okay. I might need to... I'm gonna have to make her neck go a little lower. A little higher. Okay, so she needs... Okay, I'm gonna have to lower her bottom end a little. Actually, you know what I'll do? Do this. Oh, Call of Duty. See, I don't really think... Doggy. So you're saying you don't want me to put her down doggy style? Okay. Yeah, how it is. Wait, is that even one of them? Okay, no, that's all on her face. Okay. So then where are her... Oh, right. Let's see. It should be somewhere, right? Wait, does not... Oh, wow, didn't actually include anything for her tail. That's fine. Not the end of the world. Okay, so. Now I'm going to have to adjust Mr. President. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Oh, God, why would I do that for Nixon? God, that gives me a bad taste in my mouth. Okay, so... Okay, this is where I need to base everything on. Okay. And pull that back. I'm going to... Gonna have to... Okay, copy. Paste. Okay. Save. And then... They are... Ooh. Okay, perfect. Now... Oh, God. People, like, let me put it this way. People are going to be pissed once Biden gets it. I'm telling you that right now. He's gonna get it. It's inevitable at this point. And it's gonna be the funniest reaction when he does, in fact, get it, and everyone's like, why are you getting all... Why are you laughing at him getting it? I'm like, 'cause you bastards were doing the same thing. That's why. Okay, perfect. I'm just going to use that, and I'm going to have him, like, shake his head. Okay, because that's going to make it easy. Now first, upper face. I'm going to have his eyes close. Yeah, I probably jinxed it. You're right. And I'm going to basically... What the fuck? Oh, God! Oh, God. What have I done? What happened to his face? Oh, God! Did I fuck this up or what? Oh, dear Lord. What did I do? What did I... Okay. Did I... Oh, God, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay. Okay. Did I not plan this? Fuck. Did I screw it up this bad? God damn it. What did I do? Wait. What happens if I just do this? Oh, God. What did I do? Like, this is something where it's like, I'm gonna have to go back and recompile it. Shit! Oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, then, I'm gonna have to recompile him, because that's not gonna work. Oh, God, this is annoying. This is... Okay. Let's go back to the file, the source file I had of his. Oh, that looks so bad. I'm so angry. I'm like, I was this close! Was the one thing I didn't think to do. Fucking fabulous. Okay. Okay, so we're back at the source file. Let's get rid of the container. And goof around with this, because I need to make sure I know what's going on here. Alright, so... Okay, neck. Okay. Let's see. Oh my God. How do I fix this, though? Well, okay, so what's this? That's glass. This is root. This is head. Okay. Okay, so what's this? Okay. Oh. Oh, that's easy to fix. Okay. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's... Okay, that makes sense. I'm actually angry I didn't notice this. This is actually kind of embarrassing I didn't see that. Okay. Okay, that's fixable. That is quite fixable. I don't know why I didn't notice that. I'm actually kind of angry I didn't notice that. So where's the tongue? Okay. Tongue needs to go in jaw. Okay, parent, keep offset. Save. Okay, start pose mode. If I do this, okay. Okay. There we go. What's this? Okay. That's better. Thank fucking God. Okay, we're good. Good. We're good. I don't know how I messed that up, but I'm just happy it fixed itself. Okay. Well, now I know. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place tonight. I'm just, it is what it is, I guess. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to delete that because it's the wrong one. I'm not a crook's head, you mean? Fuck, I need to put that in the wrong... I put that in the wrong subfolder. Let's see, P-shift. Alright, let's try that again. I am not a crook's head! Okay. Whew, okay, now. Let's reopen the file. So, out of curiosity, though, Codsuck, is it true? Like that one? Is that one meme that is true? About how how when a pasta guy wants to commit, or when a chef wants to commit suicide, he puts rigatoni in his rounds. Like, I love that meme because it's just such a bizarre concept. Anyway. Oh god. Wanna know what the Amazon Lord of the Rings thing, it's like they're trying to make it like inclusive, or I don't know. I don't even know. Oh, that looks fabulous. Let's reattach to model. Let's rebuild control groups. I don't want to have to. Okay. I'm gonna have to import sequence. Oh god. Oh god. I'm sure you do, to be quite honest. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Legendarium. The name doesn't ring a bell, sadly. I always loved the Italian military memes. That's kind of what I was referencing. I honestly don't know why they would. It was more of just a meme that I had seen that went around, like it was like an Italian Air Force kind of thing. Yeah. Okay, now I need to... Yes, okay! There we go! Now he looks less like a monster. Oh. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it needs to be... I need to lower the... Okay, yeah. I need to actually delete some of these. Okay, now I gotta... We're almost there. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, like, embarrass you, man. To be honest, like... I guess the whole concept of Italian pride is true when it comes at least to JoJo. I mean I'm referring more to Caesar Zeppeli, but yeah. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I mean, pride is something, unfortunately, it's harder in America. And to be honest, dude, COD, I respect you for it. Because, for fuck's sake, I admire people having pride and wanting to defend that. America's not like that anymore, sadly. And it really bugs me. I know, that's the funny thing about this. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay, we just, okay, so I'm gonna have to lower the Z-axis change. I need to really crazy this one up and a bit of the X-axis too. Like... Z-axis isn't gonna need as much. I am going to move you over. I'm trying to like adjust to make it right. Need to delete that. Okay. Yeah, I always find it funny whenever the French try and insult people, because I always think back to this old thing on albino black sheep. It was one of the Flash websites, less big than far less ambitious and notorious as Newgrounds. But they had they did this amazing Google bomb. You guys know what a Google bomb is? Where you try and make something the first search result. It was something that Stephen Colbert used to do back in the day. And it was if you put in, and I think it still stands today, if you put in French military victories and press "I'm feeling lucky" into Google, it'll go to a fake Google page from the website and it'll say, "Sorry, we were unable to find French military victories. Were you instead looking for French military defeats?" God, I'm gonna have to redo all these because this just doesn't look right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make this just look. Okay, so we'll do. Oh fuck! I'm gonna have to move you back. And he's gonna be like this. I don't know. I think probably most people don't give France crap anymore because in the postmodern America, people are like, "Oh, well, they didn't like the war in Iraq." It's it doesn't change the fact they're a bunch of surrender monkeys. I always find it funny. God, I have to ask. Does anyone else, at least in Italy, do they at least can note the irony of Merkel being wanting to be trying to unite the whole continent under German rule? Has that irony, and because it's a bizarre parallel to Nazi Germany, has that not fallen on deaf ears there? Because that's something I've noticed, at least here. I always found it really funny that now she's basically doing what Hitler did, but under the guise of unity and everything. I find that really amusing. Okay, cool. People notice. Cool. I'm happy because honestly, I can't be the only one noticing this. I'm sure someone notices somewhere else. So, God, France. Don't get me started. They talk a big game, but they're the ones who think unironically think Jerry Lewis was the funniest thing ever. It's you guys have no room to talk. Okay, cool. I'm happy I'm not the only one that I'm happy that this is something that is see. I feel less crazy now, I guess. Now than an Italian man. You know, Cod, I think I'm going to bestow upon you the title of Zeppeli because I like your style, bud. Okay. I know what I'm going to do here. He's going to do... It took me a minute to get this right. But yeah, because I just you're gonna be the designated Zeppeli. God, I'm designating you. Okay, and then I think I got this down. I think I got the plan I'm working on here. As a matter of fact, I think I do. One sec, Wonder. Let me just, I'm gonna have to make, okay. One sec. I will, let me just, okay, so I'm gonna put his, let me just, I'm gonna have him end this by, perfect, okay, and then we, okay, stand user. I'm sorry for that loud laugh there, guys, but I that made me laugh. That is okay. So let me get you folks caught up to speed on how I do things when it comes to rigging a face. I need to find let me pull up Valve because I know the Valve wiki has something on the subject. So there is a Zeppeli. It's a JoJo reference. Zeppeli is a Caesar or Baron Zeppeli or Gyro Zeppeli. It's all a big JoJo reference. They're the Italians of every part except for part 5, because part 5 is all Italians. But as for let me show you COD or Wonder. There is a reference here. Just look up this on the Valve Developer Wiki. It's called Base Blend Shapes. I actually saved it as a PDF. But basically, what I recommend you do is this is what I do this every time. I look at this reference, I fill them all out, and then somewhere I was able to grab what's called TF2 face. Are you Season 1, Dragon? Because Season 1's not the easiest thing to get through. I kid you not. It's a pain. It's like it gets way better later on. Okay. What you probably need is the reference stuff here, and I'll link you Wonder the TF2. There might be some Maya plugins. I thought. One sec. Let me check. I thought there was. I know there is. SDK tools. Maya. Okay. Wonder, look into this. There is Maya tools in Source Filmmaker. That would be perfect. Okay, I didn't know there was. And I'm like, oh shit, that's what you're talking about? Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. So I think Nixon's ready. So just see what this is. And now I need her to go, oh! Okay, and so he's done. And I'm going to start, I'm going to move you back one frame. And then this needs to go here. No problem. I'm like, I didn't know that's what you were using, because honestly, I thought you were using Blender, but okay. I was like, I knew there was probably something out there. Okay, so face. Okay. And is there a blink? Yes. Yeah, most of this video is Nixon Pog. Yeah, it is, honestly. I can't wait to see memes of that. Okay, and then she blinks. And I need to find where the rest of them are. Yeah. Ah, shit. Come on. Fuck. Let me just... my face is in the way here. God damn it. Okay. And we'll do... I'm gonna have to do... Yes, tell us an an Italy story. we will do another mark here, and then we'll do one more mark here. I've not learned fucking Maya very well. I think I have 3DS Max. That's about it. Never really learned it very well. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Wonder, I know what the answer is to that. I know what the answer, because Nixon's the same way. Make sure you need to parent the lower lips, the lower lip pieces, to the jaw. You need to parent the lower lip bones to the jawbone. That'll work. I didn't do that, but to explain that would take too much time. But long story short, that'll make it work. So, yeah. All right, cool. I'm like, I know what that problem is. I know what that is. All right, so field of view. Oh wait, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay, and then we go to the next. And okay. And I'm going to aperture and okay. So let's see how this looks. Yeah, she's gonna have to, I'm gonna have to lower her head at the very end. That's the last thing I need to do. Oh yes. I'm actually excited for this story. Continue. This sounds really fun. Continue your story, Cod. This is going to be fun. I'm excited to hear this one. No problem, bud. Have fun. Oh, yeah. They were basically like the Antifa of Germany at the time, but in Italy, right? Yeah, it's too short, but that's all I have. Okay, her mouth though stops a little too short, if you ask me. I'm enjoying, like, I want to see where the story goes, man. But you said dad? I have a hard time understanding what you mean by that, but... Oh, wow. So your granddad. Oh, Jesus. Oh, wow. Oh, man. That is... God, that's probably a story that's been told a lot in your family. That's... Damn. Oh, your dad. Holy shit, man, that's... Jesus. Okay, that explains it. Maybe you can duplicate the sound. Oh, that's recently? What I'll probably do, to be honest, is I probably could make it longer, like stretch it out. I wonder if it'll let me do that. No. just want to have her tongue out a little bit at the very end.
Ooh.
I think that's fine. Thank God for that.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, I know what you mean, Dragon. I just that wouldn't sound right for me. I guess. I'll just see what I can do. Blade, maybe. We'll try it. We'll see what we can do. Oh fuck! I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay. Ooh, that kind of worked. Yeah. No, it didn't. Shit. One sec. Let me just. Will it let me? Oh, there. Perfect. It doesn't sound right. Okay, let me just. Okay, let me see. Oh god, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. It just it clashes too much. If I had more ability to edit it here, I would. But I think right now it's just not gonna work, unfortunately. I kind of want to hold off. You know what I might do? Let's try something here. I'm gonna. Okay, yeah, that'll work better. I'm gonna have to like stretch it out. Okay. I'm gonna have to. I think what I'll do is. Okay. Let's see. Cut, paste. Wait, no. Paste. Undo. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. How did I fix the mouth movements? You mean for Nixon here? Well, the problem was when I put his head in the jar, I think I mixed up some of the where the bone armature was. Oh, I see what you're saying. What you'd have to do is you'd have to select the armature that's like takes up the bottom lip, and you'd have to make that like make the jaw the parent. Like, if you look in the jawbone, you should be able to notice there's a tongue as part of the it's connected to the jaw, which is connected to the head. If you make the lower lip connected to the lower lip parts connected to the jaw, it should work. Is what I mean. You have to make the jaw the parent of those lip bones. Right now, they're all like under the head, or they're like connected, like they're all like parented to the head. If you make them the lower lips, the parent to the skull, to the jawbone, it should allow you to pull it off. If that makes any sense. Hopefully that makes. All right. Let's just take one last look here. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna have to like. Let's see though. The one thing I'm gonna have to change here. Okay, I'm gonna make the camera, okay, move this over.
Ooh!
Okay. Yeah, that's actually a good question. I would like to know the answer to that, too. Ooh, that's a tough call there, Lux.
Ooh!
Okay, one sec also. I need to amp this up a bit. That's a fair point, though, about like comparing America to. Okay, that works. That works. I think this is gonna work now, gentlemen. Well, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's. I get what you mean there. It's like. There's one thing I love about my country. It's the civil liberties and the fact that. Yeah, I don't know how else to put that. God, I feel. Oh yeah, certain fans are pretty insane when it comes to any. Like, I will say, like, sometimes people can be very toxic about something they are protective of it, mainly because they feel like, look, a perfect example I can think of is, look at, today I got into an argument with a YouTuber, because they made a video about the whole, oh, we gotta be, accommodating, or what's the word they were using? Or were they? Fuck, I'm trying to find the right words here, and I'm blowing it. One sec, let me just finish this up. Yeah, let me just finish up what I'm working on, and I'll explain what I mean there. Just kind of. Not really doing a very good job explaining what I mean. So let me just finish this up. Okay, so let me just do this one last test, and as I render it, I'll explain what I mean when it comes to animation. Okay, I should probably paste. Wait, no. No, I need to do this. Cut. Okay. And then save. And then... Oh god, I've been meaning to make an animation about Steve, to be quite honest. That's on the docket this weekend. I'm not, no joke. Let me just, though, I need, oh god, I'm doing a terrible job, like, trying to explain what I mean yet. Let me just see. Light red. I need to then get... Oh, jeez. Let me just get this right. Okay, and I'm gonna have to... Oh, fuck, I'm doing terrible with that. it's funny because it's another one of those me moments. I likened it very much to like when Banjo got in. I bought a Switch because of Banjo. Okay, let me just we're done. I'm just gonna export this as a video, and I'll explain what I mean about about anime. Actually, no, fuck. I was talking about Steve. That's far better. I want Doom Guy 2, actually. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think... Fuck. What the hell? Okay, I don't know why that happened. Anyway. When it comes to Smash, I just want Waluigi. It's... Because, that's all I want. It's not gonna happen. But I want it to happen. So, yeah. But, when it comes to, Steve, like, I'll put it this way. It's another third party, another one done by, another one done from Microsoft's catalog. When I found out that, the Banjo-Kazooie was coming in, I didn't want to buy it. I had, like, stuck to principle because I didn't want... I was so angry about the Switch, and how, well, the burnout from, fuck, God. Like, I chose not to get a Switch on principle because there was a few things I was upset about at the time. Then they announced Banjo was coming to Smash, and I literally made an animation, like, literal... Okay, let me just... Actually... I'm going to show you an animation I had made long before he was announced, because I feel like it's a perfect example of how big a deal, for me anyway, it was that he made it, the Banjo-Kazooie got in. This is called Waluigi's Last Stand. Let me just rewind it. Notice Banjo's amongst them.
実装されるファイターはこれで全てです。これは最初のファイターセレクト画面です。少ないですが、これでも初代64
I say, bring it. One.
And yeah, that is my voice, by the way. I provided the voice of good old Waluigi there. But, I don't know, like, I put Banjo in there because I didn't think it was ever going to happen to whoever wanted him. And sure enough, he got it in. I'm like, okay, so be it. Goku's not coming in. Waluigi would make it in before Goku. I'm telling you that right now. And I'm saying that as a very pessimistic outlook, because I don't think he's going to make it in. Like, Waluigi has a better shot because he's a video game character first. The last, like, bridge they have yet to cross when it comes to, like, oh, this character won't make it in is, oh yeah, Lux, I would agree. That's why Wii Fit Trainer made it in. But, like, they say we're not putting Goku in because he's an anime character first rather than a video game character first. That's, like, the last remnant, like, the last barricade that needs to be dropped, you know? Yeah. God, there was... I know there's another pie in the sky character everyone always thinks of. Shrek. If Shrek made it in. I don't know. We're almost there, gentlemen. The final render. And I'll probably cut it off in just a minute. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Well, we had fun. At least I had fun. Hopefully everyone else had fun. See you guys later. Sorry about the cutting short, but we're going to upload this soon, and